Club Doom. I just realized what it is I need to get before I go live, and I'm gonna get it. But first, Damo Z with the 5. Are we finishing up Gladiatormers 2 tonight? We might be. It depends on the rest of the runtime, because I do not know what the rest of the runtime is, but we just might. The last 2 fights are wild. No spoilers, though. I think you will get a kick of how insane they get. I bet. Appreciate it, Damo Z. Appreciate you for not only recommending it, but having the subtitled archive on your channel, so we could, that is much appreciated. So we listened to a bunch of DDR songs. I'm about to go cop me some Tums. That's what I fucking needed and was forgetting about. So enjoy the next couple songs, like Burning Heart. Boring. Let's listen to Superstar.
DDR bass. DDR bass.
DDR bass.
I am here, and my name is Chaos. Rap is to me like music is the Amadeus. Wolfgang, the famous composer. When I stepped in, I told them to move over. I am the new kid on the block, and a mission to make your body rock. And to all the fools that think they're tough, you never beat me, cause I'm just too rough. For my nature, my habitat, and even my environment. Don't drop me now, it's going to retirement. And think about what you have done, you got beat, cause you tried to reward. In your lyrical debate, and when your style's great, you got boongy old rhymes to the point of no return. You swear you should have stern, but when will you learn that my rhymes burn? My brainwaves melt. Who gives a damn how you bar overturn black belts? I show no remorse. I break off like a divorce. Kid, I be the source of this regenerated, falsely rejuvenated. I escalated. You're under.
Demo Z with the 2. I checked. We have 25 minutes left for Gladiatormers 2. I bet. That's what's up. So we'll probably be able to fit that in tonight, because I don't know how long the Dragon Ball AI topic finna last. Wait. Nah, I prefer this. There we go. No, that's what I need to do, chat. This is what I need to do. I need to start putting like more DDR music and shit in the stream. Maybe then I won't get fucking yellow dollars signed all the time on these streams. Also, DDR always been my jam. If I had a DDR pad, chat, I don't know if I would promise the webcam though. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a little life hack that I have. That's part of the reason I don't want to introduce a webcam. Okay. Sometimes I don't stream at my desk. Sometimes, and y'all will never be able to point out which streams I do this, because I know game like this. I can just finesse it like this. Okay. Sometimes I don't feel like streaming at my desk. Sometimes I feel like just using my VR headset as a makeshift monitor for my computer. So I just use a long HDMI cord, attach that bitch to a USB to like HDMI to USB-C converter, and I just be streaming with that shit on with my fucking, like, just in my recliner. Holding, just having my microphone leaning on shit. You'll never be able to point out which streams I'm doing that in, by the way. Sometimes you just feel like streaming from your recliner with a VR headset on. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just the vibe that night. Oh, barefoot. Socks are a hazard. Missa Kiss with the 5. Back in the day, me and the homies from school used to get absolutely trashed on cheap liquor and fire up DDR with the floor mats. Good times, man. Oh. It's long since been lost media, but there's a video of me and Wookie playing DDR on stilts. We found like a few pairs of stilts at a yard sale. We had to cop that shit. And we fucking that was fun. I don't think I have grippy winter socks. I might have a pair. I might have a single pair. Grippy, you remember to shoot me, you remember to visit me. This song might have been good back in the day for like a 90s anime mix or some shit. I don't know, I ain't feeling it. There we go. This is that good shit. Attention fan, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. And he did all of it while sitting down. Ooh, Bladerbot with the 5. Come to find out, Project S&T made more redesigns of other characters, including bootlegs and characters of the musical Cats and other characters. Oh yeah, I think that was her shtick for a while. It might still be her shtick, where she redesigns characters. I wonder what an Evil's redesign would look like. That'd be fun. I've had people like draw fan art of characters that I ain't even designed shit for. Like I never dropped a official King Astro design or like the DJ from Rings of Titan. You know what I'm saying? But like I've had people make fan art of them regardless, and it's like, oh my god, these designs are fucking dope. These are actually tough. What's the song name? The song name of what you were thinking of is, it's called, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead. Control C. And I'm gonna hit you up with the Control V as soon as my fucking browser's done being a bitch. As soon as my browser's done being a bitch. Oh my god, just fucking... Okay, there we go. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. What the hell did I just click on? No, I'm not gonna... apology to Drake. That would be funny, but that's not what I'm... It's not what I'm interested in tonight. I have never played Flash Revolution. That's what Steven Seagal plays. Oh, don't worry, chat. There will be plenty of time to make jokes at Steven Seagal's expense. I am torn at the moment. I am currently working on 2 scripts for potential videos. I kind of want to do a No More Heroes lore video, low key, because I've been replaying some No More Heroes, and No More Heroes is absolute dankness. Okay, that's probably, it's been a minute since I played No More Heroes, but I love it. I'm torn between that and a Half Past Dead video. You know, the Steven Seagal movie, Half Past Dead with Ja Rule. It might be, that might be one of the 2 next big like video essays I do. Either a Half Past Dead video or a No More Heroes lore video, cuz I've been thinking of doing like those video game lore dump videos where it's like the lore of this IP, the lore of that IP. That's something that's been like in my head for a bit. The idea of doing that. And I feel like No More Heroes could definitely use a video like that from me, because I feel like some people get confused on shit. Like I've seen so many videos where people are like, I thought the UAA was spoilers for a game from all the way back in 2007, but like, I thought the United Assassins Association was a con by Sylvia. How come in the sequel it's a real thing? And it's like, bruh, they literally just say in the game 3 years have passed and assassination became trendy. It would only make sense that Sylvia would just go ahead and make it a real fucking thing. now that there are like 50 plus top ranked assassins in the sequel, and like 3 games, and like there's a whole time skip that they don't elaborate on about like Travis falling off the face of the earth and shit. It's like, that makes sense. That makes sense that she would just decide, okay, there's that many assassins looking to throw their money and their lives away for this title ship. Fuck it, let's make it a real thing. Like, I never understood people who get in their feelings about that twist, and it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Why is it a real thing now? It's fake it till you make it. That's why she faked it till she made it, chat. That's how Sylvia do. Sylvia's crazy like that, you know. So let's get into this Dragon Ball AI shit. That yeah, so someone recreated a scene from Dragon Ball Z in with AI, and Twitter's been having a fucking shit fit over it. Oh man. Well, you don't have to play it on the Wii. There's a PC version. There's a Switch version. There's technically a PS3 version. I think there's also a 360 version, but that was Japanese exclusive, if I recall. There's basically what I'm trying to say is there's other means of playing No More Heroes. Yo, I know, right? Slip slop by the time in the canon of No More Heroes, by the time the second game is happening, like assassination becomes like the Pokemon of that world. Everyone's just into it. It ain't like that in the first No More Heroes. In the first No More Heroes, they make it abundantly clear through narrative and gameplay that like Travis is just a bum. Travis and probably the other assassins are just a bunch of bums with some expensive weapons. The Switch version's got some weird sensors though. I will say. I distinctly remember the Switch version of No More Heroes 2 having a really weird sensor. There's a scene where Travis cuts someone in half, right? And in the original version, and I think like the other versions, you know, he's covered in their blood, and it makes sense narratively because like he goes on a big speech. It's like, look at this blood. I bet you would have forgotten who this person's blood is anyway. You probably would have just forgotten their name. In the Switch version, for some reason, they censor him being covered in blood and replace it with his face from like when he had a nosebleed. It's like, yeah, I don't know. That kind of fucks up the mood of the scene, but okay. That's kind of dumb. That's a weird arbitrary censor. Might have been a glitch. Might have just been a bug or something. I don't know, but I remember seeing it. And it was like, that's weird. That's fucking stupid. Oh man. Post 2010 censorship. Oh, I know. Post 2000, bruh. Censorship got fucking wild. Like, I want to say around 2014, 15-ish. After that, shit started getting so like sanitized to a fault. I don't care for it. No, in the original game, in No More Heroes, there was, for some reason, like, despite the whole point of the game, despite the whole point of No More Heroes being a commentary on, like, a satire on video game extreme hyper-violence, for some reason, the Japanese version and the European versions, they had to be censored. So, instead of, like, people's heads getting chopped off or, like, people being ripped in half and shit, they just turned into black mist. It was really dumb. They would turn into like black mist after dying. It was, again, which is stupid to me because like the hyper violence is kind of part of the whole point of No More Heroes. The whole game is themed around this idea that, like, you know, it just because you label yourself as like the top #1 ranked assassin or what, or video game protagonist or whatever the fuck, that don't make you a hero. You still, at the end of the game, Travis is still a bum with a lightsaber. At the end, he's still he goes from a bum with a lightsaber to a bum with a lightsaber and significantly less money than he started the game with. Because Sylvia conned him out of a shit ton of money. That's literally the whole point of the game. Maybe some commentary on vengeance here and there, with the whole thing with like with Gene and shit. But the whole point of the game is that Travis starts the story as a bum and ends it as a bum. It's not until the second game when the story of Travis gets around that he becomes technically a hero. Kind of. Not even really. Noel with the 5. Germany used to censor killing people in games by making the enemies turn into robots. Turn into robots? Okay. Okay, here's my I have seen memes of like I've seen memes of like quote unquote Chinese censors where the blood gets turned white. Instead of blood being red and shit, it's like white in certain shows. Please tell me that's not real. That's a meme. That has to be a meme. Ain't no way. Ain't no ain't no way they made it so that it's like all the blood in like anime and shit in China, at least for it had to be white. No way. That had to be like a Photoshop thing. That just had to be a meme someone made up. No way. No way that was actually a thing, because that's too freaky. That's too freaky. But yeah, that's weird. They have the censor. Like, how does that even work? How does that even work? That turning them into robots. Like, what does that mean? Like, was Doom allowed in Germany? And if so, like, do they turn into robots in Doom? That's stupid. They turned the villains into robots. Oh, okay. None of the characters turned it. Okay, yeah. It's that's how the Contra was censored to a completely different series called Probotector. That's a stupid name. Okay, that's fake. I figured that was fake. I like ain't no way. Ain't no way the censors in China would be that out of touch that they wouldn't know what the fuck that shit looked like. That I figured that was a meme, but that shit was mad funny. Yeah, Contra. No, I know what you mean by Contra. It's been a minute since I played Contra. I used to love Contra 1. Not so much Super C or even Contra 3, but I love the original Contra. The original Contra is so much fun. I could go for playing that again. I just might. But anyway, what's this Dragon Ball shit? Oh, it looks like ass, chat. It looks like ass. You can always tell it's AI when it looks like ass. You can always tell it AI when it reads like buns. You can always tell it's AI when it sounds like cheeks. Ugh. See, again, that's my biggest gripe, chat. That might be my biggest gripe. Like, yeah, there's the whole using up too much energy shit. There's the whole stealing art and assets shit. There's the grifting shit. All that. All that. Which, you know, I agree with. It makes sense. But the thing that irks me the most is that it still all looks and sounds like shit. It reads like shit. I hate when I can tell when people be using AI for like their documents and shit too. When they're trying to write shit. Because it's like, ain't no fucking human I know fucking type like this either. Okay, I know you bullshitting. Like, come the fuck on. Even the most drab, super serial, like, fucking no sense of humor personality of a fucking cracker, wet cracker, like, fucking, like academic on the planet, even they wouldn't write like this, okay? You just, ugh. We gonna tug. Yeah, we can maybe we gonna do this Dragon Ball thing. Then we gonna watch the rest of Gladiformer, see if we can fit that in, and then we can maybe fit an episode of Tugs in. I remember you in the comments on a post or something recommending a certain episode, and I'm down. I'm down. Babsy-kun with the 5. At least when I use AI for art, it's for my original characters, which I drew originally. I would never touch an IP and AI, and post it as a what do you mean by POC? Cause I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that what you mean as POC is not what I'm reading as POC. My brain, I get the sneaking impression my brain's going to proof of concept. Okay. I was confused. Proof of concept. All right, that makes sense. That was not where my brain went. And that just threw me off. I was like, what? I'm not going to say what it was. But yeah, now see, here's the I don't mind when people use AI as like a tool for like maybe reference and shit. Like I feel like some AI is like can be good. It's the fact that it's been blown out of proportion for like this super expensive stupid mega grift that like just sucks ass across the board. You know what I mean? Just look at this. Like the uncanny valley. Like we are just in the uncanny valley is just gone at this point. It's the uncanny city. It's the uncanny fucking utopia, dystopia. It sucks. See, I remember when we all agree. I remember this beautiful point in time. This beautiful point in time where we all agreed. We like the whole internet and corporations, everyone just simultaneously agreed that this was something to be used for shit posts. Hold up. I distinctly remember 2-3 years ago when AI was fun and it was just used for shit like this exclusively. Nobody tried to actually like make anything real with it. It was just a funny little thing that we all used for shit posting, for elite shit posting.
The moon is alive and the stars shining bright. But if I had one wish, then I would open my eyes and finally see what a vagina looks like. I wish I knew what a vagina looked like. Yes, I wish I knew what a vagina looked like. I'm sure it would be a magical sight.
Oh, I wish I knew
What a vagina look like.
Damo Z with the 2. This makes Dragon Ball Evolution look good. I need to make a list of things to stream on Twitch and or Kick. I think I might go with Twitch next time. I think the next thing I'm gonna go with Twitch. Cause again, like I have no reason to use Kick outside. I appreciate everyone who made a Kick account for that Donkey Kong Country stream. Like y'all who did that are goats. Every and any one of y'all who was there for that stream and made a Kick account solely for that stream, y'all are goats. I appreciate you for that. But I might be going to Twitch for the next time we do something like that because the Kick was... The UI just sucked. I had no reason to use it outside of that stream, and the UI sucked. It was so bad. It was booty cheeks. I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on. I couldn't even name the goddamn stream. It's like, I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I can put it in the screen. Yeah, I can put it in the screenshot recommendations folder real quick for later in the stream. I can do that. I kind of want to keep the flow going and watch the Dragon Ball shit, but we could definitely watch it later this stream for sure. Ghost.
Welcome
Like,
to
why
the
are there
World Martial
why are
Arts
there fucking
Tournament!
cars flying around and shit? That makes no
Ladies and
sense.
gentlemen, the greatest fighters from around the globe have gathered. Welcome. $137! Unbelievable!
Make it low profile, huh?
Damn, even in AI world, we still get an anime fan service. Ain't that something? Can't escape it, chat. But hey, it's Android 18, so.
Make it low profile, huh?
Another great showing!
Hold up. What you mean there's a Dragon Ball Evolution sequel? Fuck you mean Evolution had a sequel? I could have sworn it was just the one Justin Chatwin movie and like a PSP tie-in game. And we never heard from him again. There's more? What you mean sequel? What you mean sequel? Only made it to the script phase? Ah, okay.
Please try again.
Okay, that could be a fun stream. If we can find the script, I would be so down for reading the script on stream. Or making a video on it even. That would be fun. They make Vegeta Kakarot's brother. Oh. I need the script. I need to read the script on stream. This sounds amazing. This sounds hilarious.
Good, didn't break it.
Didn't break it. Good job.
Gotta hold back.
Oh my, it practically looks like a fucking... Practically looks like a Pixar movie here. Don't even look like real people here.
Is this machine broken? It's okay now. We can continue.
Are they doing like what's that meme called of like the two nerds pointing, the two soy jacks pointing? Are they doing they're doing the soy jacks pointing without the pointing? And what the hell is without Gohan's walking? This whole thing's weird. Even yo, facts though. It's like, okay, Piccolo, we see the fit. We see the fit. Piccolo's he's always aura farming. No matter where he at, he always aura farming. There does not exist a single universe where Piccolo isn't aura farming. It's crazy. Inaccurate, Vegeta's too tall.
Is this machine broken? It's okay now. We can continue.
Make this quick.
Oh my God! What just happened?
It better not. It better not continue. No, he's supposed to be the fucking not a narrator, the announcer. He's supposed to be the announcer at the tournament. He's the guy who usually announces the tournament, I think, in Dragon Ball. But yeah, that was AI Dragon Ball. Really, the best part is Piccolo aura farming. That's it. Oh, no, fuck it. Yeah. Did someone say that? God damn. Yeah. I don't know. It's brain rot. It's typical AI grifter brain rot, and I hate it. But you know, that's the world we live in now. So we're just gonna have to get used to it. Whatever. We got gladiformers, chat. Don't worry. We got gladiformers at least. Gladiformers 2. So if you ain't been here for the past couple streams, yeah, we've been watching Gladiformers 2. We watched Gladiformers earlier last year. It is it's Transformers, except they are forced to battle to the death in a death coliseum, and it has been weird. It is very weird. It is extremely dark for a kids movie. It is extremely dark.
Desafio ainda é de responsabilidade de Julius Drive.
This was only ever released in Portuguese, I believe, so we don't have an English dub, but we have subtitles.
Apostas devem ser orientadas nesse sentido. Conseguirá ele passar pelo próximo level? Apostem no sim ou não.
Demo Z with the 2. Will you do video reviews of the films? Yeah, that could be fun. I could do that. Because I intend to make a shit ton more videos in the future. More videos, more music. So, like, a Gladiformers review, 1 and 2, that could definitely be in the works sometime soon. I could definitely get to work on that. Will it come before a Cars Life video? I can't say. Hold up. Let's do this Avenge Steve Irwin song that someone What is this? I am here to avenge Steve Irwin. What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
Down in the depths of the ocean blue, with a heart full of passion, my mission is true. I've got my khakis on and my boots laced tight. Gonna find that son of a bitch and bring justice tonight.
I'm pretty sure that particular Stingray is like long since dead. I don't think Stingrays live that long. I don't know, what is the lifespan of a Stingray? What is the lifespan of a Stingray? How long do they? 15 to 25 years? Oh yeah, that bitch long gone. Yeah. He gone. You ain't avenging shit. Yeah, it's been 20 years since Steve Irwin was dead. Yeah, that Stingray long gone too. Like you ain't avenging shit. You just punching random Stingrays. Alyssa with the 2. Can we do my one of my short recs today or tomorrow? Drop it in the chat because I don't remember what it was. But like pick a thing that you want to recommend, a short thing you want to recommend tonight, and we'll see if we can get to it. But first, I got to hear the Steve Irwin Revenge song. Oh no, it's power metal. It's like some power metal, hair metal like shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting. Okay, okay, let him cook. Let him cook.
Cruising the reefs and the coral fields with the spirit of Steve. My courage revealed every fin, every shadow. I need to be my best when I find the motherfucker that caused this mess. Oh yeah, I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin. Now which one of you stingrays did that shit? That man was the heart of Australia. I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin.
I hate that it slaps. I hate that the hook slaps this hard. Yeah, he probably would hate this. This is crazy. Also, Peter Pubes is nasty work. Peter Pubes is nasty fucking work. This I hate that it slaps. Let me just hear the hook one more time.
I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin. I'm best when I find the motherfucker that caused this mess. Oh yeah, I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin. Now which one of you stingrays did that shit? That man was the heart of Australia. I'm here to avenge Steve Irwin. Now which one of you stingrays did that shit? That man was the heart of Australia.
Into a guitar solo. Okay, we're going back to Gladiformers. We're going back to Gladiformers before I fucking lose it. Reminds me of Ghost a little bit. It do kind of got that Ghost flair. It do kind of got that, you know, Scooby-Doo movie chase scene vibe. I hear it. I hear it. Besides, we got more power metal in Gladiformers, don't you remember? We got hella power metal in this movie.
Coragem, Magnum Tutor.
Julius Drake, você que está há tanto tempo nesse mundo das arenas e seus desafios, acha que existe fim?
Como você disse, isso é apenas uma diversão para eles. Então eu pude descansar alguns dias ou semanas, enquanto eles se cansavam disso.
Talvez dia não exista mais amigos para se matar uns aos outros.
A amizade é algo que surge nos momentos mais inesperados.
Antilogos de moral.
Right, because they were mortal enemies in the last movie, chat. Remember, they were mortal enemies. Julius Drive and something to Magnum Tutor.
Char de amigos, quem diria?
Sim.
Distraímos mais uma vez.
Vamos, temos muito que andar. A cada novo corredor a distância aumenta.
Que esse seja o único até Manaelos. Que seja o último.
Atenção,
Oh,
Gladiformers.
Gubbs.
No próximo
Gubbs made a video about the script. Okay, that's all right. There it is. Now that's in the folder now. I can check that out at some point.
level, novo.
They just drove through the fucking monitor. Alright, cool.
Que seja o último.
Atenção, Gladiformers. No próximo level, novo.
I don't know. I would have thought it would be important to hear what he had to say, because he might have, you know, he might have put y'all on game on like what the next match will bring or something. He might have had important information about the next match. I'm just saying. Like, I get it. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead, but like, what? That wasn't too smart. What'd you miss, Jacob? We watched the AI Dragon Ball thing that's gotten Twitter all up and awry. For good reason. It was kind of shit. It was kind of buns. It kind of sucked.
Às vezes ele
But it, you know, it was an AI thing, so kind of makes sense. Say what you will about this movie, chat. It was made by people. Specifically underpaid college students in Brazil? Portugal? Brazil. You are going to Brazil. Plataformas.
Os aplausos serão um bom ou mau sinal para nossas chances.
Nessa arena não existe sorteio dos lutadores. Os Supremo Bots possuem um roteiro definido do que acontecerá em cada level.
Entendo. Então eles nos incentivam porque sabem que seremos mais...
The fucking train. I forgot about the train. I forgot about the train and now it's back. This movie has been driving me crazy with the fucking train and all the fucking recordings. Every single dialogue recording there is a train. And it drives me up the fucking wall. Cause like it's not just once every now and then. It ain't like Charge Man Ken where the hair shows up once every couple episodes. Like, nah, this train has been constant. It has been, yeah, I've just been hearing choo choo in my headphones for the past 3-4 fucking streams, and it driving me fucking mad.
Exigidos neste level.
Sim.
Observem o monitor, Gladiformers.
Julius Drive, não venha me salvar. É tudo um truque.
Canalha.
Gladiformers, entendam agora o motivo de se correr contra o relógio. A luz que invade a cela de nossa prisioneira é tão cruel para ela quanto a força de qualquer um dos seus golpes.
O que vocês estão fazendo com Manaelos?
Todo prisioneiro precisa de um banho de sol por dia. Infelizmente, a cela dela está voltada para o sol de tamanha grandeza que o simples contato com os raios tão amenos corroerá sua pele.
Não venha me salvar!
They're slowly burning her to death? Like this? Bro, this is dark for a kid's movie. God damn. Y'all doing too much.
Assassinos!
Sim, eu sei.
And we keep playing this one sound of a train that's driving her mad.
Caros colegas Supremo Bots.
Yeah, this slowly burning the princess to death by placing her in a cell near a mega sun. You know, next to a nearby mega sun close to our planet.
Os Gladiformers possuem um ser entre eles que possui uma pele humana. O que eles pretendem, afinal? Chegar à nossa perfeição?
Esses malditos não sabem o que é evoluir?
Chega de considerações. Continuemos com o desafio.
E o que vem agora?
Calma, Magnum Tutor.
Que outro renascido do inferno surgirá? Essa espera me tortura.
Bro, what's with Magnum Tutor like R farming all of a sudden?
E o que vem agora?
Calma, Magnum Tutor.
Que outro renascido do inferno surgirá? Essa espera me tortura.
Calma.
Is this guy from the last movie?
Vejo que tenho mais que o campeão para vencer.
Lembro-me desse arrogante. É o Projeto 1 do maquinista Patreon Tokal.
Sim, sou aquele que venceu dezenas de simulações a fim de forjar o Gladiforme perfeito.
Que eu me lembre, você não foi capaz de vencer um campeão verdadeiro. Gorjudismo.
Aquela luta foi um erro que eu apaguei das minhas estatísticas.
You interrupted what he was saying. Faker, I think you're the faker. I'll make you eat those words.
Somente um covarde esquece seus erros.
O que suas estatísticas dizem de eu já ter vencido o Corjudisplo na minha primeira luta de hoje?
Irrelevante. O momento que importa é esse aqui.
E como pretende nos vencer? Tolo, arrogante.
Antes da resposta, devo avisá-los que não podem me vencer retirando aquele controlador implantado nos seus adversários, que tanto foi útil.
Por quê?
Eu não possuo nenhum controlador implantado. Eu sou o que sou.
Arrogante.
Dois contra um será fácil, Magnum Tutor. Vamos acabar logo com isso. Nosso tempo está se esgotando.
E como pretendo vencer essa luta, aviso que eu não estou sozinho.
Quem será seu parceiro?
Eu mesmo.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see the gimmick. I see what this fight is. So there's like a ton of him. He's like mass produced Destroy Man. No More Heroes 3. Anyone?
Nada impossível de superar. Acredite, projeto.
Lutem!
Oh well, shit. That. Well, so much for the fucking army of clones. They making light work of the shit. Light work, light work, light work, light work.
Interessante estratégia, mas terão que aprimorar.
What happened to Julius? I didn't even see what happened to Julius. It's like, oh, I twisted my ankle. Oh my god, chat. That's the worst. I hate it when that happens. You ever just be walking and then like, cause there's a divot in the ground, or hell, even just cause your body's just on some dumb shit. You fucking, your one foot. You just, for some reason, you land on the side of your foot, the one side of your foot while you're walking or running, and you just roll your ankle. Ah, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. It is the worst. It is the worst. I fucking, Yeah, that's my headcanon of what happened to Julius. He was fighting and he rolled his ankle. He just rolled his ankle midstream. It's like, oh, dude. Fuck. Okay, that's tough. Okay. Run that back. Okay. I'll give him this. That was tough. Throw the one enemy in the line of gunfire to protect your friend. Okay, that shit went hard. I'll give Gladiformers 2 this. That went fucking hard. That was tough. Oh, what's he about to do now? Yep, just smash them together. Damn, in one hit, too? That's fucking brutal! Bro, this is like one of the most brutal brutal kids movies about giant robots ever. God damn. Damo Z with the 2. Heads up, there's a post-credit scene in this film. Ooh. Okay, bet. There might as well be. Oh my god, what? Bruh, Mortal Kombat 2 low-key pissed me off. Mortal Kombat, as much as I love that movie, that was a fun movie. Like, we were waiting for a post-credit sequence. Right? Because where my one homie was reading on the internet, it's like something on the review or whatever said you would regret not staying for the whole thing. So we thought that meant there was an after credit sequence. There wasn't. There wasn't. And yeah, that annoyed me. That was stupid. Oh, okay, that's what you... Alright.
Mas creio
Sure
que
thing,
se eu
Alyssa.
desviar o pensamento de vocês para outro lugar, a vitória será minha.
O Projeto 1 está tramando algo.
Exato! Enquanto ficam aqui, imaginem que estou a caminho da cela de Mana Elos para acelerar o processo do fatal banho de sol. Adeus, perdedores!
Later, losers! Well-timed transformation. I can appreciate that. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn. Bruh. Magnum Tutor is done fucking around. He is over it. He wants pure unadulterated hands. He don't give a fuck. Just catch him midair, just slam him on the ground like a goddamn football. Fuck it. George, man, shut your bitch ass up. Get out of here with that weak shit. One more time. Get out of here with that weak shit.
Esqueça eles. Temos que deter o líder.
They trying to jump. They trying to jump with that goofy looking walk cycle. Alright, what's Tudor gonna do? Oh, okay, just transform back into a truck. Drive around him. Makes sense. Oh my goodness. Filler. We get it. They can transform into cars. Ram him. Bruh, this fight is wild. Again, this is a kid's movie. It is strangely brutal for a kid's movie, dude. He just fucking rammed him and ran him over. Robots. You know what that means. I can be as brutal as I want and it will still be PG-13.
Rápido, atrás deles.
He's just running over the corpses now. Goddamn. Yeah, all the lore was in the first movie, if I remember. There was not a ton of lore, but there was a bit of lore in the first movie. This is just them like, yeah, we're just fighting the same characters again, and now Julius and Magnum Tutor are working together.
O level se desenvolveu de maneira esperada e a promessa de uma grande competição está garantida. Acompanhem.
Eles estão rápidos.
O chão está irregular. Vou tentar alcançar pelo teto.
Tenha cuidado, Magnum Tutor.
Okay. Alright. I'd put on some Initial D music, but we already got fucking power metal playing in the background.
Tiros. Eles conseguem atirar no modo primitivo. Terei que fazer muito mais manobras evasivas do que pensei. Isso não é o suficiente. Estar na dianteira não é o melhor lugar.
He's gonna have to use some
Mas
maneuvers.
eu sei o que fazer.
He's shifting slightly towards the left.
Agora sim. Posso revidar os ataques.
Ram him. Damn, just against the wall? That's all it takes? Whip.
Isso foi ato de covardia. Desprezível cópia. Isso é uma questão de força agora. Prepare-se para cair. Tudo foi relativamente fácil, mas o que pretendiam era apenas me atrasar. Nada que uma potente aceleração não resolva.
Demo Z with the 2. Not gonna lie, this would make a fun game. It would make for a fun video game. I will say. Maybe a movie wasn't the way to go for him, but this would have made a dope video game. This would make a fun video game concept. I agree with that.
Não! Não! Eles te pegaram! O que houve, Magnum Tutor?
Os malditos têm poder de fogo quando no modo primitivo.
Não!
No,
Eles te pegaram!
what?
O que houve, Magnum Tutor?
Os malditos.
Those homies have machine guns? I mean, that's a way to word it, I guess.
Tem poder de fogo quando no modo primitivo. Fui pego de surpresa. Esses
Levante-se.
covardes.
Você ainda está bem? Não está danificado?
Sim, já verifiquei meus circuitos. Por sorte, não sofri uma queda em alta velocidade do teto. Eu estava aqui no chão quando recebi uma rajada.
Levante-se, Magnum Tutor.
Ainda preciso de alguns instantes para me recuperar. Vá, o tempo está se esgotando.
Saiba que é apenas porque o tempo está se esgotando que eu vou deixá-lo aqui.
Está bem. Mas vá logo. Salve, Manaelos.
I gotta catch my
Estou
breath.
indo.
Atenção. Acabo de detectar Julius Drive se aproximando.
Okay, I'm low-key tired of watching the transformations. But I'll leave it because the music's tough.
Que tolo. Provocou acidente pra si mesmo.
Yeah, I got screenshots of some recommendations. Okay, Julius. I see you. He was one of them.
Maldição!
Sabe qual é o problema de um projeto inicial, projeto 1?
Qual?
Nunca ter todas as possibilidades de ataques já conhecidas. Qualquer modelo desenvolvido depois de você tem um maior banco de dados à disposição.
Isso é irrelevante, Julius Drive!
You're irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Eu sou um projeto posterior ao seu. E apenas para citar uma diferença entre nós...
Omni-Man. That's funny you say that. I was actually talking about like invincible power scaling yesterday with someone, and they're like, I don't get it. It's like, why is this Mega Punch like super strong, but like it don't go through, you know, it like Nolan just survives it no problem, and then like a regular punch, except their hand shape's slightly different, that goes right through it. Like, this stupid Invincible's power scaling is stupid.
Ainda é irrelevante para a nossa.
Damn, shotgun blast through the chest. Double barrel shotgun blast through the chest. One-handed. Okay, I see you, Magnitude. Okay, sure. Damn.
Você que é uma relevância total, projeto.
What the hell was this rated? Well, also you gotta say like what that's relative to, and like, cause I'm from the States. I'm from the stats. So, you know, I would imagine Brazil got a different rating system than we do.
Vamos, Magnum Tutor. Nossa propulsão extra já se esgotou.
You know, some countries, they got different rating systems, and then even then they still don't adhere to it. This still ain't the most brutal kids movie I think I've ever watched. I think the most brutal John like that I've ever watched is like Watership Down. Definitely Watership Down. Watership Down is fucking nuts. They just got cute little bunnies casually tearing each other's throats out. It's fucking crazy. If you ain't ever seen it, that's a wild ass movie.
Não podemos perder mais nenhum segundo com jogadas estratégicas.
O level anterior foi magnífico, senhores Supremo Bots. Julius Drive e seu parceiro alcançaram a perfeição. E as apostas se iniciam para esse que será o último level do desafio.
No, shut up. Okay, that's...
Ouviu isso, Julius Drive?
Sim, ouvi. Prepare-se para a maior provação, meu amigo.
Prepare for the death challenge.
Como nos bons tempos.
Que nossa amizade nunca mais seja destruída, Julius Drive.
Inimigos se tornando amigos. De fato, as arenas de Maximus são capazes de transformar todas as coisas em algo melhor.
Poupe-nos do seu comentário, Supremo Bots.
É verdade que esse é o último level.
Sim, é verdade. Observem a porta que dá para o próximo nível.
Why does the soundtrack slap?
Essa porta não dá para um corredor, e sim para a própria cela de Manaelos.
É isso? Basta abrir a porta e salvar.
Claro que não, seu tolo.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me she's the next opponent. Don't tell me she's the next opponent.
Para vocês dois, Gladiformers. Nos deem sua melhor luta. Lutem!
Oh, okay, they gotta fight each other.
Essa espera me mata.
Manaelos não tem muito tempo, canalhas.
Veja,
Oh.
a estátua de Simon's está viva.
The statue of someone. I forget his name.
Eu tenho a morte em minhas mãos.
Eu só espero que os Supremo Bots tenham apostado em nós, depois de tanto que provamos lutando.
Nem nisso eu confio neles, Magnum Tutor.
No effect. No effect.
Calum é poderoso. As lendas são verdadeiras.
Eu conheço alguém que é mais lendário que ele.
Quem?
Você, meu amigo. O lendário Julius Drake das rinhas de Centaurs.
Okay, but I literally just punched him and did nothing.
Obrigado pelo estímulo, Magnum Tutor. Avante!
Oh, that guy. You have no idea. You have no idea. We got for if and when volume 3, because I do have, like I said, I got a little Evals lore notebook that I dick around with whenever I'm bored at work. Know what I'm saying? And oh my god, there's a whole like basically saying Soma and Astro, you know, the two like supreme gods from the first volume. They're not the only ones of their kind. They're not the only ones of their kind. Like those were the main two like supreme outer gods in volume 1. They're not the only ones. There's a ton of others, and there's a whole power system behind it. There's a whole power system behind it. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for Lord Gradius. Y'all ain't ready for Lord Gradius, chat. You ain't ready with his ability Jesus Walks, or October with his ability Watch the Throne. Y'all ain't ready for it, chat. If and when it happens, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. And yeah, there's definitely some Primal Rage influenced characters, cause I do love me some Primal Rage. Primal Rage is fucking dope. CD's gonna come back with his own ability through the wire. Yes, all the like Akorian abilities are named after Kanye songs and concepts, because fuck you, that's why. Your favorite songwriter, dude. Ayo, appreciate it. It's always trippy hearing or reading that I'm people's favorite in anything, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. You get it? It's better than the alternative.
Calum.
Ele deve ter ponto fraco.
Sim, precisamos encontrar e explorar esse ponto.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I know the YouTube algorithm. It do me dirty sometimes. It do me dirty sometimes, cause I still been here. I never left. I don't cover the same topics I used to cover, but I never left. I'm still here, just like killing it.
Você está bem, Magnum Tutor?
Sim, estou.
Oh yeah, the double barrel. Yeah, that's he's trying to distract. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that, bro. Bro's gonna start shooting Kamehamehas out his hands and shit. The last battle was so brutal, chat. The last battle was so fucking brutal.
Não vejo nada. Meu golpe parece nem arranhar a pintura dele.
Você desviou a atenção dele. Simus Calum não consegue cuidar de dois oponentes muito afastados.
É, cada um por si, Julius Drive. Cada um com seu estilo de luta.
Não! Magnum Tutor, temos que alternar os golpes.
Eu o irritei. Agora ele é meu. Lute, Simon Scallon!
No! Oh, I was just starting to get invested in Magnum Tutor's, like, redemption arc. And now he's just getting his shit pushed in.
Magnum, você está bem?
What's wrong? What's wrong, Magnum? What's wrong? Fuck you mean what's wrong? I just got my shit rocked. I just got my shit rocked. You saw me just get my shit rocked? Fuck you mean what's wrong? I'm guessing that's a mistranslation. Ain't no way he said what's wrong after he saw this.
Agora ele é meu. Lute, Simon Scallon!
Yeah, they jumped me. Yeah. Oh! Oh! And then he tumbles and shit. Magnum Tutor, what's wrong? I just got fucking laid out flat. Fuck you mean what's wrong?
É o meu castigo por não estar em equipe.
Magnum, você está bem?
É o meu castigo.
He says like Mustesave or whatever.
Golpe fatal.
Não, Magnum.
Oh, okay, so he's like, what was that? That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, what the fuck you mean, what's wrong?
Você não pode morrer novamente em minhas mãos.
O destino adora se repetir. Cuidado!
Okay, they got something that can at least knock him around a bit.
Você está certo, Julius. Então vamos nos unir para sempre.
O que é?
Ative seu modo de intermix comigo.
Você está louco? No estado que você se encontra, não conseguiria retornar o processo.
Oh, so it's like you know, it's like when you see someone like tumble down the stairs or something, or like do something stupid to hurt themselves, and you know, you're just like, what the hell was that? What are you doing? It's kind of like that. Okay, that makes sense.
Não importa. Faça isso por Manaelos e por mim, amigo. O maldito está vindo de novo.
Adeus, meu amigo.
Adeus. E que todos saibam que o lendário Julius Drive é meu amigo para sempre.
Wait, so did he like fuse with Magnum Tutor? Like what Namekians do and shit? Yeah, I guess so. Alright.
Agora sou páreo para você, Simus Callum. Lute! Você sofrerá agora por tudo que passei hoje nessa arena de Maxlus. Por Magnum Tutor, por Dandilocus e principalmente por Manaelos.
The voice acting, chat, superb.
Encerrado o desafio de Julius Drive na arena de Maxlus. Saudações a todos os Supremobots que apostaram em sua evolução incontestável. O campeão das rinhas de Centuries e o vencedor de Maxlus tem algo a dizer? Vá pro inferno.
O que vocês fizeram com ela?
Achou que seria tão fácil reaver sua amada, Julius Drive?
Malditos! Eu fiz tudo o que devia nessa arena. Tive que perder meus amigos pela segunda vez.
A vida de um Gladiformer é cruel. Mas chegamos à opinião de que um lutador tão valoroso para nossas arenas não deve viver apenas de silício e óleo. O circo lhe deve mais. De hoje em diante, você terá direito a...
I'm about to crash the fuck out. Oh, that's the end. And that's the end of Gladiformers, I guess.
Pois venha até aqui e prove isso. Faça como um legítimo Gladiformer.
Is Magnum Tutor promoting a cereal?
Pois venha até aqui e prove isso. Faça.
He has like a giant bowl and spoon. Yes, bruh. I am so yo. I would totally try it. I would totally try the Magnum Tutor cereal. I would totally try the Magnum Tutor cereal. Let's go. Try out the new Gladiformer stew. Oh hell yeah. Let's go. It's a stew, not cereal. Huh. I don't know. Cereal just made more sense to me because, like, you know, it's a Transformers ripoff targeted towards kids, but I guess a stew also works.
Como um legítimo Gladiformer.
This was from 2007, chat. It was from 2007. GoBots. I've never heard of GoBots. What is GoBots? 2009? Oh, okay. Yeah, what's wrong, honey? You've barely touched your Magnum Tutor stew. Oh, they got sued? Is that what happened? Is that why they stopped making these? Damn. 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 I mean, it makes sense they would eventually get sued over the shit. They weren't subtle about it, for sure. Hanna-Barbera's ripoff of Transformers. It flopped so hard, Hasbro brought the IP and merged it into Transformers. Oh, okay. This is my first time hearing of that. I might have to check that out. Alright, so let's see here. Cursed Tumbler recipes was another thing that we wanted to do. Cursed Tumbler recipes by Strange Aeons. Okay, let's check this out. Cursed look into Tumblr history. Oh, I don't want history. I want recipes. Where are the recipes at? Well, there is vanilla extract cake. Ew! Ew, fuck you mean extract cake?
In late January, Tumblr announced a new polls feature. Great feature. Zero constructive criticism. Of course, as this feature was being rolled out, everybody was competing to create increasingly deranged polls. And on February 3rd, Tumblr user Reliant K said, okay, let's bake a cake. You can click an answer on the poll to add an ingredient to the cake. How delightful. Within hours, this post got crazy popular out of nowhere. The cake is 43% vanilla extract. God help us.
Oh no. Oh no.
The vanilla extract memes are rampant across Tumblr. The natural assumption was that this recipe, if you could even call it a recipe, would not create anything vaguely cake-like, but rather some kind of horrible sludge. None was
Machine Robo. Okay, I'm confusing that for Chibi Robo. I remember something called Chibi Robo on GameCube. I remember Chibi Robo on GameCube was like a thing. You'll see if you scroll down. Okay. Because I'm curious what some of these cursed Tumblr recipes would be. Committing gelatin sins with the gays. Some of these titles, man, are they're pretty interesting. I don't know if I could scroll down far enough. I don't know if I can scroll down. Cursed Tumblr concoctions. Okay. Alright. Cursed Tumblr concoctions. Tasting the evil concoctions of Tumblr legend. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what this is about.
Hello and welcome to another.
I always like me some weird cooking shit, chat. That's always fun. Weird cooking shit is always a vibe, always welcomed on this channel. So I'm curious what they got going on here.
Strange. As I tend to do on this channel, I will be following up the heavily researched hours-long video with a very stupid video. Welcome to my stupid video. Are you ready to get stupid? In another of my recent stupid videos, I came across a post, Tumblr fake story about someone saying that they knew someone who would make their instant coffee with Monster Energy instead of water. And I said, that sounds so bad and kind of like something my girlfriend would have done in university. So I should try it, and I should feed it to her. I also, of course, thought back to Tumblr's beautiful vanilla extract cake baby from like a year ago. And there's a couple other posts in that vein that automatically come to my mind. Battery acid spaghetti, the flavor. I knew this was like a whole genre of posts.
What? Battery acid spaghetti? Like, the fuck? Are we coming up with a second stoner cookbook over here? With shit like that?
Like, people coming up with bad recipes, or just like weird, creepy liquids, and then other Tumblr users peer reviewing them and asserting that they are in fact the worst. So I consulted Tumblr, asked for more of these types of posts.
Yeah, whatever the flavor is.
Of just some things I'm going to ingest. I've compiled a list of some things I'm going to ingest.
Some food hacks, let's go!
But first, a word from this video's sponsor, Ritual. I've been taking an 18 plus multivitamin, a clinically backed apps and tools into certification. They have a missiles designed to worry about. Head on over. And a lot of people told me NyQuil chicken or some other
NyQuil chicken?
very cooking chicken and medication. I'm not going to do that one because it didn't originate.
Okay, that's definitely going in a stoner cookbook too. If I ever make a stoner cookbook too, if there is ever a stoner cookbook too, there has to be a NyQuil or Benadryl chicken. Okay.
On Tumblr. 2, because it is not safe. I did come across a Powerade chicken that briefly intrigued me until I discovered that this was from a satirical photo shoot, mixing NyQuil and Dayquil to create Quill. Intriguing concept, but maybe a little simple. Crab boiled for 2 hours in Pepsi Max, served on a baguette. That one was Reddit. The King's Hand. The King's Hand, although hilarious, that one's a Twitter creation. There was a recipe for infinite chocolate back in the— No. Horse pussy alcoholic beverage. They're going to drink this after me when I die. The horse pussy. 2 parts apple martini flavored Crystal Light, 1 part methadone.
So wait, it's just meth and apple cider?
No. Horse pussy alcoholic beverage. They're going to drink—
I love, like, they mixed Benadryl and NyQuil. What were the 2 quills they mixed together just to make a quill?
It's not safe. I did come across a Powerade chicken that briefly intrigued me until I discovered that this was from a satirical photo shoot, mixing NyQuil and Dayquil to create Quill.
Yeah, that. Mixing NyQuil and Dayquil to make Quill. That's fucking awesome.
Intriguing concept, but maybe a little simple. Crab boiled for 2 hours in Pepsi Max, served on a baguette. That one was Reddit. The King's Hand. The King's Hand, although hilarious, that one's a Twitter creation.
Alright, so I had a dream. There was a food called King's Hand. A hollow hand made of M&M cookies filled with Greek salad. I could not stop thinking about it. Here's the culmination of a week-long effort to make the King's Hand. Why salad? Oh, that is such a weird mix. I would hate that. I would hate that. Okay, M&M cookie. It's like it's either got to be salad or M&M cookie. You can't put the two together. Okay, the king's hand.
Creation. There was a recipe for infinite chocolate back in the no horse pussy alcoholic beverage. They're going to drink this after me when I die. The horse pussy. 2 parts apple martini flavored Crystal Light, 1 part methadone. Didn't someone make wine out of Peeps or something like that? Peeps alcohol? Peeps wine is a real Tumblr post, and
I'd try it. I'd try it. I'd probably get instant diabetes from like 1 sip, but I'd try it.
it is intriguing. I also know that winemaking is more complicated than you would think from just reading that post. And I don't feel like sitting and waiting for something to ferment. So, back during the 4Tumblr thing in 2014 where a 4chan person tricked someone into making mustard gas, please don't do that, please. I like your cats, but it's a pretty evil recipe. I will not be making mustard gas. Unicorn meat. Hey, you want...
Okay, I remember that, I remember that one meme, it was like around TikTok, of the person cleaning their toilets. It's like, and you made mustard gas. Congratulations.
4chan person tricked someone into making mustard gas. Please don't do that, please. I like your cats, but it's a pretty evil recipe. I will not be making mustard gas. Unicorn meat. Hey, you want some Gatorade rice? I made
Gatorade rice?
What even are you? Everybody's talking about NyQuil chicken and nobody wants to try my Uncle Benadryl's 1-minute rice. Uncle Benadryl.
Uncle Benadryl. Uncle Benadryl is insane work. Uncle Benadryl. Oh my god. Oh my, Uncle Benadryl. Yeah, from Spooderman.
Benadryl's 1-minute rice. 1 minute what? Awake? Left to live? Someone also suggested gravestone recipes, as in like recipes written on people's gravestones. And I do recall seeing a Tumblr post like that going around at some point. But when I googled it, I couldn't find the specific Tumblr post, and I found that this was actually a pretty common thing. There's lots of gravestone recipes out there. So
Huh. Never knew that was a thing. That's interesting, I guess.
I could not find that specific post, but it's okay, because today we find out which recipe is going on my gravestone.
The White Gilgamesh.
Walks up to the bar. Get me a white Gilgamesh and make it warm. It's gonna be a long night. 2/3 beer and 1/3 milk from a goat or of its ilk. Goes down harsh, it isn't good. Makes you feel you're made of wood. White Gilgamesh make you sick. It's just too foul, just too thick. When the milk separates in the beer, stir till buttery.
Oh! Oh! That looked like a milkshake that been left out for like 3 days. No! No!
It tastes like a French bread loaf with butter. Do not recommend though. Produces gas. I saw discounted goat milk at the shop and knew it was time. It tastes surprisingly good, mostly like beer with a creamy taste. I also haven't drunk or eaten, so I'm getting tipsy off a white Gilgamesh at midday. You guys weren't supposed to actually drink this. What do you think a white Gilgamesh is?
Genuinely don't even know where to start with that one.
2/3 beer and 1/3 milk from a goat or of its ilk. Goes down harsh, it isn't good. Makes you feel you're made of wood. White Gilgamesh, it make you sick. Just too foul, just too thick.
Beauty.
Whoa! I'm super
Ooh, I could go for a Guinness Stout. I could go for that right now. That shit's good. That shit bussin'.
So, 2/3 beer and 1/3 milk. I'm gonna do 2 ounces of beer and 1 ounce of milk. That's math, right?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's a good beer for what they're going for too. That's a good one. Oh shit.
Delectable.
Honestly, it looks pretty tasty.
It kind of just tastes like beer.
It's tasty.
It's not
I like it.
Yeah, it's literally just Guinness Stout. With a bit of goat's milk in it. I don't know, that's not really much of anything.
You know what?
Not bad.
I would drink this willingly.
That's fucked up that that's not bad.
It's tasty.
gonna finish it. Although the recipe did
Yeah, you can try. Yeah, it's easy to try. Literally, just get a fucking can of Guinness Stout. That's it.
specify to make it hot. To make it warm.
Oh.
I was like, we must
Okay.
have fucked something up. That can't be it. That can't be the white Gilgamesh. No, it's gotta be hot. Okay, we're gonna fix this.
Put it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave.
9 grams of protein. 11 grams of sugar.
I don't know about this one.
The fun was always the food hacks, in my opinion. He didn't have to finish them. One bite would suffice. But hey, man, that's how she goes, unfortunately.
That's good.
There it is. That's the white Gilgamesh. I mean, yeah, it's not good, but it's also not like retching.
No.
It's not
Yeah, it's as good as a room temperature beer would be. Your white Gilgamesh is only as good as the temperature. Like, if you would you have a room temperature beer? Probably not.
Monster Energy coffee by any means.
No.
Some freak likes this. It's not that powerful of a flavor.
Battery acid spaghetti. It just looked like gummy worms. The shit just looked like gummy worms. It literally just looked like gummy worms.
Peeling those sour rainbow gummy strips into long, thin strings, putting them into cheap energy drink to create something I'm calling battery acid spaghetti.
Oh,
We'll update
okay,
once
that
I
makes
finish
sense because they're not using pasta. All right.
Don't do this. Don't tell me what to do. Don't do this. I really hope it's not too bad because I actually love both components. It forms a dry skin at the top. Update once I finish it. Don't do this. Don't tell me what to do. Don't do this. I really hope it's not too bad because I actually love.
Okay, the jar looked kind of tough though. Like that looks like a good drink. That looks like it could be a good drink.
Both components. It forms a dry skin at the top made of sour pellets. Not a great start. Tastes really good actually. I also feel like I'm about to explode. Do not do this. Unanimous consensus, do not do this. Other people, hold on, I'm about to do this. Okay, do you want to try battery acid spaghetti? I do not know a ton about energy drinks, like in general. I like a Monster every now and then when I know I'm gonna have a late night, but I'm not like an energy drink connoisseur. However, I do know that the recipe for battery acid spaghetti, some people who have made it have used Monster, but the original post specifies cheap energy drink. So I was like, I'm just gonna get whatever the dollar store has, which was this. And since then, my energy drink.
Is that what I think it is? Is that a rock
This
star? Is that a fucking rock star?
the worst one. So we're doing great, guys. We have to make them into spaghetti.
Oh my god, it's a fucking rock star. Oh, yuck. I hate Rockstar.
I love prepping dinner for my wife. Isn't that just kind of a noodle soup? Why is it spaghetti?
I don't know why it's spaghetti. Originally, I had thought that you were supposed to, after letting it soak, remove the candy again and eat it like spaghetti.
Yeah.
But I think it is meant to be consumed as more of a noodle soup than a spaghetti. I was promised weird bubbles in my battery acid spaghetti, and I am receiving, I think. When is the battery acid spaghetti done? Nobody specifies how long you're supposed to let it steep for.
How long does it cook? Despite it being room temperature. It is cooking in room temperature, chat. That's where the bubbles are coming from. Just think about that. It is cooking at room temperature. That is insane. I would never recommend anyone put that shit in their body.
But I might try and get in there and like poke it a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's sizzling as I stir it. Oh my god.
It's sizzling. This is all at room temperature, chat. This is all at room temperature.
Making. Okay, now that I'm thoroughly convinced that this is absolutely not for human consumption, it just tastes like sweeter energy drink. For you?
Damn.
I mean, it makes the candy worse.
It's a weirder texture.
The bubbling and the textures.
The flavor is not worth the hype, apparently, for both recipes so far.
Situation is a little scary. I say we let this. We don't throw this away yet. We
Okay.
leave it off to the side and see if it gets
Good call,
scarier.
Chef.
Okay. Thank you, Chef. Glad you concur. I've mixed cranberry Mike's Harder and cucumber lime Gatorade into a drink I like to call the flavor. Because, like, you drink this shit and your tongue is like, there's a taste here. You are experiencing a flavor. But then you go to open the door and there's no flavor there. It comes back with an undefined error in the flavor column. It's the missing no of flavors. It's so absolutely and definitely tastes like something, and that thing is nothing. I'm gonna make this BRB. Okay, so I found a gas station that had the stuff, so I made it. Diagnosis, it tastes? Cucumber?
It tastes.
Diagnosis,
Diagnosis, it tastes.
I'm gonna make this BRB. Okay, so I found a gas station that had the stuff, so I made it. Diagnosis, it tastes?
It tastes. It definitely tastes. Oh my god. It's like, what flavor is it? Taste flavor. Whatever the fuck that means.
Cucumber lime Gatorade and Mike's Harder cranberry. You may correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that neither of these products are available in Canada. But how else am I to taste?
Yeah, they yeah, they're probably both illegal in Canada. They're probably only legal in the United States because our food industry is fucking insane.
The flavor. Casper, how are we to taste the flavor,
Kitty!
Casper? How?
Kitty!
Headbutts me. Hello? Yes. You're just, put your butthole away. Put your butthole away, son. Put that butthole away. What? Yeah. Hello. Hello. I think Canadians deserve to taste the flavor. So I'm going to try and attempt, I think,
to illegally smuggle contraband across the border. In Minecraft, YouTube. In Minecraft.
to do Mike's Hard Black Cherry. And maybe just like I think there's like a lemon lime Gatorade. I'm going to use those. And hopefully
lemon lime Gatorade. Okay.
It creates a flavor, the description of which I think matches the flavor described. I think we deserve to be able to try the flavor.
I think I'm gonna have to just try it, chat. I'm gonna have to just take the leap and experience the flavor. Since she can't, because she live in Canada.
And, you know, someone should workshop this.
In real life, YouTube.
The flavor,
in real life.
cannot be accessed from Canada.
What?
The flavor.
What are you talking about?
The flavor. I was going to get black cherry. And yesterday it said black cherry was in stock at the Dufferin Mall LCBO, but they didn't have it today. So I found two flavors, which both sounded equally repulsive, and so I bought both. We have Mike's Hard Orange and Cream.
Ew.
Mike's Hard Blue Freeze. And Lemon Lime Gatorade. The reason why it's called the flavor is because it's supposed to be like the most nonsense flavor you've ever tasted.
Okay.
Like, it's incomparable to anything. It just like tastes like TV static.
That's McDonald's Sprite you described.
Pee.
Did you say pee? I mean, it's certainly a color.
The flavor,
It's
the
sweet,
color.
and it's like candy or freezy adjacent. But if you were to ask me what is the fruit, I would not be certain. But also, what is Blue Freeze?
If that flavor of Gatorade exists. I mean, if it don't exist anymore, I can ask around. It's like I said in my Mountain Dew stream, I got a homie who, like, his whole thing is collecting drinks and then, like, trying them years later when they're out of commission. That was like the whole reason I got to try, what the fuck was it? What was it? Let me look back on my channel real quick. Because I tried this, and it was Mountain Dew something. Mountain Dew, what was it? Typhoon. It was like the Typhoon shit. And it tasted like a Baja fruit punch. It kind of made me sad to drink it because it's like, damn, this is like the last one ever. This is like one of the last ones ever. I'm probably one of the few people to ever experience it again. Damn. Just because it expired don't mean it's bad.
I think it just tastes like Blue Freeze. I don't think it's the flavor, so I'm disappointed. Orange and cream. Smells like orange, or orange candy.
Right.
I swear to God, if I get tipsy.
Not the flavor. It's not the flavor.
You will never
Really
experience the
We
flavor.
failed to create the Canadian flavor.
You just invented the Canadian flavor? I
battery
bet.
acid spaghetti is looking increasingly bad, so that's good.
Instant spoiled milk? Fuck you mean instant? Is Pilk any good? All the time on the internet, I keep hearing about Pilk, which is like Pepsi and milk. Is that any good, or is that like a meme drink because it's so fucking bad?
Hey, I wonder what happens if I put powdered milk into carbonated water. My cereal is loud, and it is demanding to know why I would sin against both nature and God so thoughtlessly. How does it taste? Bad. The fizz comes from carbonic acid in the water splitting up into CO2 and H2O over time, and carbonic acid is, as an acid, sour. By adding milk to sour water, you've created a very convincing emulation of spoiled milk, so I'll believe in a heartbeat that the taste is not great. I've mastered the potion, instant spoiled milk, therefore earning the rank of shittiest alchemist currently alive.
Oh my god, this all sound like the type of shit that we'd like accidentally make in chemistry class that would get the teacher yelling at us because like, what are you doing? You weren't supposed to mix this together.
This one is called instant spoiled milk.
Oh no.
And it's powdered milk and carbonated water.
Oh.
Freak.
Let's make extra.
Okay.
Because I might want to try it with cereal later.
That's what the person who wrote the post did.
These are my people. I finally found.
She finally found the Tumblr niche that appeals to her, and it's people who make freak liquids. It's supposed to simulate the taste of spoiled milk. I know you think you're gonna like it, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
It's not great.
It's not great.
Very bad. Very, very bad. Do not recommend.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, don't eat that with cereal.
No. Well, this could be good.
It's called instant spoiled milk.
Yeah, I don't know what you were expecting. What the fuck is that? The Angel's Lament? Why is there just a rock in it? Why is there just like a rock? This part just looked like a rock someone found in the driveway and threw it in a cake. It just looks. Yeah, that's always a good addition to a food hack. Just take a chunk of gravel rock and just throw it in there. Fuck it.
An ice-cold beer topped with a scoop of vanilla ice cream lying on top of the ice cream foam is a salted peanut. This is the angel. Around him are sprinkles, his tears. This is the Angel's Lament, my new cocktail. Sure, why not? Angel's Lament. I'm just doing side quests today. I think the glass was too wide really, but it lends an isolated quality to the scene. You are so right.
Grunky.
It's Grunks. He's Grunks, his dinks. This is called the Angel's Lament. We once again need the Guinness.
You left the cat on the counter and you didn't wipe it off? Please tell me they wiped it off. Please tell me they wiped it off. See, I wouldn't know. My cat never goes on the counter. My cat my cat grew up around a lot of rambunctious dogs. So she was always like she was always like high up on cat trees and stuff cuz she didn't like being on the floor. So now that she's the only pet in the house, she's addicted to the floor. She just likes to sprawl open on wide open rooms, wide open floors and shit. That's her thing. So she never like you can maybe get her to come up on the couch, but most of the time she's chilling on the floor. Okay. So please tell me you wiped up the counter after that.
Yep. Before you make
Tumblr freaks from Canada, you know they ain't clean that shit. I know, but I like to have some hope in humanity, know what I'm saying? I mean, cats are awesome, but like it was in the litter box at least once or twice that day already. Okay? At least once or twice that day when they was recording, it was using the litter box, okay? Okay? Wipe the shit up, man.
Make yourself more white Gilgameshes.
This will be good.
Says the white Gilgamesh enjoyer. Okay, so I need to add the peanut. I need Casper, no sprinkles for you. I would say that our Angel's Lament looks pretty good. It looks like the picture. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Tumblr, bunch of over-exaggerators.
Bunch of over-exaggerators. Us, we're real bartenders.
Did you eat the peanut?
No, I didn't eat the peanut.
I don't know where
The
it went.
peanut's in there.
Where'd it go? We lost the peanut.
It is.
You want the peanut?
No, you can have the peanut. You're enjoying yourself so much, but you have to report back in great detail on what the peanut is like.
Yeah, the food hacks in this genre kind of underwhelming. They're a bit underwhelming. I was expecting a lot more wild recipes and reactions to said recipes. Know what I'm saying? Like these are interesting mixes, but like once you put them into practice and like you taste them, it seems like there's not much else going on. It's a bit, you know, it's kind of like what they're saying. Tumblr's full of overreactors.
Tasty.
Tasty. Thank you, Angel.
It's like, actually, so since we talking about drinks and shit, let me just, in case you ain't seen this yet, this blessed my timeline, so I shared it. Apparently Tom Brady has launched Good Nut, an organic coconut water drink. Unbelievable timeline we live in. Yeah, I'm convinced, like, y'all ain't even trying to fix the timeline at this point. We somehow ended up in the worst timeline after Harambe, and like there was a chance we could maybe get back. We could maybe get back to our old timeline before everything started to suck. And like, I don't know, man. Now I don't think it's ever gonna happen. Y'all ain't even trying no more. Y'all ain't even trying to fix the timeline no more. Y'all just doing whatever the fuck. Y'all just doing whatever the fuck, and y'all just doing whatever, whenever. Worst timeline is fun. I mean, I guess. Yeah, y'all ain't even trying no more. Okay, I'm stuck in the spiral. Y'all keeping me stuck in the spiral. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, dude. Shit. All right, so let's check out this Gubs. His name is Gubs. Gubs. Dragon Ball Evolution. We could check out more of the weird Tumblr food hacks tomorrow. The bizarre canceled sequel to Dragon Ball Evolution. I would have loved to have seen another Justin Chatwin Dragon Ball. I get it sucked, but like it was hilarious. It's crazy to think he would go on to being Shameless.
There comes a time where we get a little ahead of ourselves and jump the gun. Such is the case of Fox Studios when it came to their infamous film, Dragon Ball Evolution. The movie came out in 2009, and to this day, it is still regarded as one of the worst adaptations of all time. Since then though, there have been little bits and pieces coming out about the behind-the-scenes process and the making of the movie. From rewriting the whole script, to even canning the entire sequel, which was already written before Evolution came out.
Already written? Damn, dude, they was really banking on this. And you know what? It makes sense. This was around the time, like, what? The Iron Man movie was, like, really kicking off. The Iron Man, Thor, all that shit. So, yeah, Fox probably thought, okay, like, Marvel and Disney and them, they got this comic book shit going. All right, bet. We gonna make live-action Dragon Ball. It's gonna be a hit. Except it wasn't a hit. It was a fucking flop. It was a disaster.
Today, we are going to go down a little rabbit hole in one of Dragon Ball's darkest times in history. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Evolution and its cancelled sequel.
I do like some How To Basic.
I think it's important to shine light on some key moments of the production of this movie. The year is 1998. You're sitting in your room eating Totino's pizza rolls, watching Toonami on Cartoon Network, when Goku comes across your screen for the first time. Your mind is blown when you find out someone can get stronger by screaming, but you come to school the next day and find out that...
Oh my god, I loved Dragon Ball as a little ass kid. Yeah, Dragon Ball, like, Goku was my first Superman. Okay, I think my mom might have it. I'm gonna have to, next time I'm at her place, I'm gonna have to ask her if she got it. There is a picture of, like, little 4-year-old me as Goku for Halloween. I loved the shit. Oh man. Foxcat Gaming with the 5. If you want something spicy, Wheel of Cursed Meals is also a good bet. Foxcat Gaming, I have a surprise for you. We have some Wheel of Cursed Meals streams. I can't point to one in particular, because I don't think I don't know which stream it is. I know it's it's a stream we have definitely done in, like, the past month or two, but I can't point at a particular one. I'm guessing, I'm gonna take a guess. It's Sweet Tart Cooking Oil. That's my guess of which stream it would be, but I'm not sure entirely. But yes, we have checked out we have watched the first 2 Wheel of Cursed Meals. It is a fun ass time. So I'm glad to see you also are, know of the wheel, that you also a connoisseur of the wheel. Also, thanks for the many good I'm not sure what that is. My apologies. It trips on your music. Keep up the good work. Ayo, I love that people love the music. I hope you are enjoying Bodacious. I recently just dropped a new project called Bodacious. It's on all streaming platforms. It's on Bandcamp. It's on CD. I just sold 8 CDs yesterday, chat. I sold 8 copies of Bodacious yesterday. Like, physically, to locals. On CD. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty fucking happy about that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's all available. If you ain't checked it out yet, you should. It's a good time. If you love city pop, if you love jazz fusion, if you love jerk music, if you love the underground hip hop, jerk type music, you'll enjoy it, because it is pretty much just a love letter to the Rippingtons and, like, the current wave of, like, jerk music, like Xavier Sobase and SD Kid and shit. Basically just those two fucking slammed together. So yeah, I will keep up the good work. Appreciate you. Blue Bladerbot with the 2. Sonichu's nemesis isn't Graduan. It's Ogorky Hedgehog. I don't know who... Well, I mean, Graduan was more of Chris's nemesis. Graduan was more of Chris's nemesis. Again, I'm gonna keep it a bean, chat. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Graduan's the best character out of that whole fucking shit show of a comic. If you actually look at, like, Graduan's, like, story, like, Graduan's backstory, he has the best backstory out of any fucking character. I don't know what the fuck Chris fucking watched that inspired Graduan's story, but it's tough. It's like, he's a soldier in the French Revolution, not French Revolution, in the French-English War. He's an English soldier. He gets killed, and then he, like, puts a curse on himself to be reborn as a warmonger, like, every time he dies or some shit. And he slowly becomes more, like, that's low-key tough. That's probably the best shit to ever come out of that stupid-ass comic. I stand by that. Iriyama with the 5. There was one good thing about Dragon Ball Evolution. Besides Justin Chatwin being in it, because it's funny. It brought Toriyama Sensei out of retirement. Like, let me show y'all how it's done, scrubs. I mean, yes, but no. I agree, Toriyama coming out of retirement, that's pretty dope, that's pretty badass. But I'm gonna keep it a bean, I didn't care for Super. I didn't care for Super too much. I didn't get a chance to watch Daima yet, so I'm not gonna say anything about Daima. But I couldn't stand Super. Super just annoyed me. Cause you know what it was about Super that annoyed me? Okay. Early Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, despite being in the same series, they have two distinct feels. Obviously, because the stakes were raised. Know what I'm saying? And Dragon Ball Super really just felt like they were trying to blend the comedy of OG Dragon Ball with the stakes of like late Z. And it really just obviously it was a hit, so it meshed well with a lot of people. It just ain't meshed for me. I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't get into it. They made Goku so dumb. They dumbed down Goku so bad. Goku was not recognizable. Like, y'all gotta understand, I love Z Goku. Z Goku was such a fucking kick-ass protagonist. And like, yeah, he still retained a bit of his childlike nature, but like, he was smart. He was smart. He would do like fucking JoJo Yusuke type shit, like trying to get the upper hand on Frieza and shit. Like, I love the part when he does Kamehamehas underwater and like sends him up to like fucking distract Frieza. Like, he was smart. He knew how to fight. He knew his ass from a hole in the ground. And then Super's like, oh, sorry, I forgot the sensu beans for like the 5th time. It's like, fuck off. But that's my Dragon Ball rant. Let's see here. And Triple B with the 2. Ogorki was a bootleg green Sonic for Pickles. Okay. I ain't seen that one, but I have seen the fucking, I don't know, some like car dealership had a Sonic ripoff. Has had a Sonic ripoff as their mascot on the sign for like the past 20, 30 years. Nobody cares. Sega hasn't done shit about it. Everyone's just kind of let it there. It's like, I bet. Yeah. He's like Sonic if he were a kangaroo or some shit.
Not just you were watching Goku, but...
Oh my god, and I hated Xeno. I hate the Xenos so much. I hate the Xenos. I can't stand the Xenos. They suck. Okay? Alright, it's like I get it. It's like, haha, the trope is that, you know, it's a baby. It's practically a baby that's in charge of everything. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho did it better fucking 30 years ago. 30 fucking years ago, Yu Yu Hakusho did it 10 times better. The Xenos fucking suck. I can't wait for the day that, like, they make it officially canon that, like, I don't know, some big bad villain, I don't know, I'm gonna just say evil, just fucking takes them, smashes their heads together or some shit. I hate the Xenos. They are so fucking bad. They are so terrible. I hate them. They're the worst. We destroyed all the other universes during a game of hide and seek. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Eastside with the 2. Doom ain't get it. Like his experience with women. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. This is the first time I've seen Eastside in chat all stream. And bro just come out swinging. Ouch. Who pissed you off today? And why you gotta take it out on me? God damn. Oof. I felt that. I actually felt that for once. Eek. Who cut you off in traffic today? God damn. No gloves on. No gloves.
Who comes across your screen for the first time? Your mind is blown when you find out someone can get stronger by screaming. But you come to school the next day and find out that not just you were watching Goku, but so was Diana, Little Timmy, and Juan too. Dragon Ball Z came to the US a few years before, but it was its move to Toonami that skyrocketed it to a worldwide phenomenon. Kids, teens, and adults loved it. Toonami had a huge cash cow in their hands, and Hollywood was quickly becoming very well aware of its potential. In 1995, one of my favorite iconic actors and martial artists growing up, Jackie Chan, was quoted saying that he really wanted a Dragon Ball film to be made in one of the Daizenshu guidebooks for Dragon Ball, but that it would require a massive budget to translate to live action. The Daizenshu is a collection of guidebooks after the Dragon Ball manga ended its serialization. They contain encyclopedic coverage of the Dragon Ball series, the manga, anime, and movies, including character biographies, timelines.
Oh, okay, so it's like a Dragon Ball Bible or like a behind the scenes, John? That's what's up. Okay. Okay. The Pomni skin in Fortnite. Yeah, I just heard about that. I just saw that trailer. I mean, good for Gooseworks. I will say, after all the shit Gooseworks has had to put up with making that series, you know, good for her. Good for her. I've heard about the ending. I've heard about the last episode. I know how it ends, and it's not really a satisfying conclusion. It's kind of, to me, it kind of comes off as the indie animation version of Dexter's ending, but, you know, good for her. That, you know, good for her for making all them V-Bucks, know what I'm saying? Get your Fortnite bag, girl. Get that Fortnite bag. Blue Bladerbot with the 5. I might just introduce a legally distinct Xeno into a series of mine, only for him to get bodied by Glass Joe of the verse. The Glass Joe of the verse. And put his head on a brick wall. Yeah, the Xenos, the fucking roly-poly-oly looking ass. I hated the Xenos. But I hated most of the new characters. Most of the new characters sucked. I hate how Goku Black was just a palette swap, like Super Saiyan Goku. And then when they revealed who it really was, it was like, oh, it's just another palette swap. Now we have Green Supreme Kai. Great. Awesome. Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Great. Cool. Awesome. Oh, and he's basically Dollar Store Sensui. Awesome. Yeah, I love Dollar Store Sensui as Green Supreme Kai. Awesome. Great. Yeah. Dope. Yeah. I'm so glad Dragon Ball came back for this. I hated it, chat. The manga was better. I will say that the manga was a lot more tolerable than the show, but like not by much.
Attacks, interviews, and more.
Yeah, there's no real split, if I recall, in like the original Dragon Ball. They never did the split to Z. I think that was like a specifically anime thing, cause like I think the studios traded hands. I think it's like a different studio started working on it or some shit like that. I forget. But yeah, if I recall, the original run of the manga never really did the split off.
When asked who should play Goku in a live-action Dragon Ball movie many years later in 2013, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, would coincidentally say that nobody came to mind, but if it were back when Jackie Chan was still young, nobody could have played Goku but him.
I mean, that makes sense. Early years Jackie Chan as Goku, that makes sense. I can see it.
Fast forward to 2002, Fox Studios acquired the film rights to the Dragon Ball IP. This studio had full intention of making it a live-action movie series. Before the film even came out, the production team was...
Esau with the 2. So glad it's easy for you to get felted, Suffa. I mean, I wouldn't even say I was felted. I just felt that. I was like, ouch. you know, it's like when your friend goes to like do the doorknob thing, like punch you on the shoulder and shit, and it's like, it's harder than usual pause. It's like, okay, you angry about something. something got under your skin today. You pressed about something because you don't normally punch that hard.
So confident on this making huge bank that they already went ahead and wrote the whole sequel script from beginning to end before Evolution even hit theaters. In August 2008, Chi-Chi actor Jamie Chung hinted that there was already discussions of a sequel.
I mean, I watched the cartoons as a kid, so to be able to play this character is pretty cool.
Everyone watched the cartoons as a kid, idiot. it came free with your fucking childhood in the 2000s.
They don't show my dad, but maybe we'll save that for, Dragon Ball Z.
Rumblings like this didn't stop. A couple months later, on April 3rd, 2009, one full week before Evolution released in the US, Goku actor Justin Chatwin had this to say. I know they've written a second one and it's pretty far out there. The second one really goes to some different places that I've never seen in any comic book adaptation. James Marsters, the actor who plays Piccolo, would follow up with this by saying that we're going to get Dragon Ball
What,
Z
did you
later.
like Super? Am I shitting all over your favorite Dragon Ball? Is
Where
that
Piccolo
it?
becomes youthful and he's going to become the Piccolo that most people recognize. He even confirmed it on live television with everyone watching.
I also heard that Justin Chatwin today said that you guys are green-lighted for a sequel, so...
I heard that in the
actually
makeup
heard it
room
was,
here, actually. Yeah.
See how we're cutting edge here.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
like
I'm
to keep
happy.
you informed. Well, either way, that's good
Get
news
back
for
in
you.
my green suit, yeah.
Well, congratulations on the film.
I heard... Right. Wasn't this the guy who played Piccolo in the movie, and he wasn't satisfied with it? And, like, isn't he, like, one of the new voice actors for Piccolo or some shit? I forget. It's something like that. Something like that. I think I have the story wrong, but I feel like it's something like that. Super wasn't as bad as GT. I'd say they're on par with each other. I'd say they're even. I'd say, like, maybe Super's a little bit... I don't know. They have the same pacing issues, in my opinion. But also, I keep forgetting that GT had that whole beginning saga that just wasn't released in the States. I forget about that. GT had, like, this whole arc that we never really got in the States till much, much, much later.
And we will be watching.
GT was a cash... I'm pretty sure GT was, like, made specifically to keep Japan's economy afloat. I'm convinced. GT was solely made for the purpose of keeping Japan's economy afloat. It's like, okay, this Dragon Ball shit accounts for, like, probably more than half of our entire, like, export economy. So we gotta keep it going, otherwise our whole shit about to tank. It's the 90s, for fuck's sake. We already... The economy in 90s Japan, chat, was bad. Okay, so they was probably already like, okay, we need... Fuck. Toriyama won't make any more. Shit. We gotta think of something.
James Marsters' Dragon Ball Evolution opens Friday, April 10th.
Things started to get really weird though, because it seems some actors were kept in the dark on what they were allowed to say. Previously, we heard Jamie Chung hint at there being a sequel, but around the same time that Marsters officially confirmed that it was actually happening, this is what Jamie Chung had to say about being in the sequel.
If there is a sequel, I would really hope that the Chi-Chi character joins the group in search of the Dragon Balls.
It's very interesting that she would emphasize that only if a sequel was happening, especially given that she was one of the first ones to drop hints at there being a second one.
Right?
Maybe she was playing coy and was told not to tell people about the announced sequel yet. Maybe she was not told that it was already publicly announced. Or maybe this interview took place before it was even confirmed. The upload dates say otherwise, but Jamie's interview could have been easily shot and uploaded at a later date. Regardless, the typical practice before all press
I am
junkets-
Crow, we were robbed of peak slop. I would have loved to have seen a Dragon Ball Evolution 2. That shit would have been mad funny.
is to inform all
Justin Chatwin as Goku is one of the craziest castings I've ever seen in my life.
all the cast members what they are allowed and not allowed to say. So it's very odd not to update her on the status of the sequel. Anyways, we know how history unfolded. We got a very loose adaptation of the anime, and I use the term loose adaptation generously.
You are getting your cleaned.
I beg your pardon?
I forgot about that line.
Goku's a high schooler, he's head over heels for Chi-Chi instead of the other way around. Uzaru was a servant of Piccolo instead of just not being that. Goku beats Piccolo and the movie ends. If you stuck around for the credits, you are met with a tease that Piccolo is coming back for the sequel. The movie grossed just $9 million in the United States against a $30 million budget.
Oof. That's what we call a profit loss. That's what we call a loss, chat. That's what we call a L.
It died domestically, but internationally it did notably better and bumped its worldwide numbers up to 55 million in total.
I mean, international markets are weird like that. Like, nobody here in the States likes the Smurfs movies. The Smurf movies, like the live action Smurf movies, are like, I have yet to meet a single person from here in the States who genuinely likes it, who don't see it as just like fucking Hollywood slop. But they keep making them, and I hear it's because it's mad popular down in like China and like Latin America. Like, is it big in Brazil? Is it like I know I got a couple people from Brazil in chat. Are the Smurf movies big in Brazil? Is that like a thing? Cause I don't know a single person up here in the States in North America who liked the shit. Evolution flopped in Brazil. Okay, I would imagine Evolution flopped, but I mean like the Smurf movies. Yeah, Smurf movies were big in Brazil. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I have literally seen the bargain bins at Walmart where like you could get DVDs for like $3 a pop. People will grab every movie out of there, and then all that will be left is copies of the Smurf movies. Because nobody cares. Nobody wants to see them. No. Everyone looks at them and is like, who's the target market for this? Fuck off. And they'll just leave it in the bin. I have seen bargain bins just full of Smurf movies. Live action Smurf movies. Because ain't nobody give a shit. But apparently they big in Brazil. Which is... Same for Woody Woodpecker, He-Man, and such. I can see Woody Woodpecker and He-Man. That makes sense. Isawa the 2. No wonder you like it. That speaks to your zesty soul. What, Dragon Ball Evolution, or... I don't know. I've since you dropped that Super, I've talked about 3 different things. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing Evolution. Evolution was funny. I got a good chuckle out of Evolution. So I'm gonna just assume you mean Evolution. I got a good chuckle out of it. The shit mad fun. I can't help it. I am a sucker for so bad they're good movies. And DB Evolution counts as that for me. I'm a sucker for shit like that.
Total gross numbers. Taking into account distribution and marketing costs, it was considered a commercial flop. But that did not stop these studio heads.
No, you gotta say which
more from the
movie.
franchise.
I'm assuming you mean the
Fast-forwarding to
Dragon Ball
following
movie.
month, on May 15th, Evolution had already been in theaters for a full 6 weeks. There were only 2 weeks left for this movie to
What
be in
about
theaters.
Speed Racer?
On
I
this
have not
day-
gotten the chance to see Speed Racer. I need to watch Speed Racer. I need to watch the Speed Racer movie. Oh my god, I just remembered. Chat, I have the Dead or Alive movie. And I don't mean like the Miike or film or whatever. I mean like the movie tie-in that like based on the games Dead or Alive. I have that somewhere. Oh my god, I need to watch that. I need to do a thing about that.
Marsters had this to say. In spring and summer, I'm on tour in Europe. Check for dates.
Oh, it's big in the Smurfs shit is big in Europe too? Huh. I guess it's just here in North America. Here in North America, ain't nobody give a damn about the Smurf movies. Not a single person here. Not a damn soul. I'm telling y'all, like, this is a thing. We all look at the Smurf movies being promoted and we're just like, huh? Who's watching this? What? Who cares? But nah, apparently they're big everywhere else.
Dates and tickets on jamesmarsters.com. And then we'll start shooting the second Dragon Ball movie. He grins. I've just heard that I can actually tell that there's going to be a sequel. This would be the last time we would hear of this. There was no formal announcement made, but sometime after, the sequel project with their plans for a cinematic universe was shot down. So...
Chat, there's a timeline. There's a timeline where we get a whole Dragon Ball Evolution cinematic universe. Just really think about that. Really think about that. There might have been a Dragon Ball Evolution cinematic universe. We could have gotten live action Cell. We could have gotten live action Boo, chat. We could have gotten Fluffy playing live action Boo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. We might have missed out.
What changed? Why did they have Marsters and Chatwin going out there saying that a sequel was greenlit when they already saw the numbers? Is it possible that they were just saving face to make the most of the last 2 weeks of
this
movies in theaters?
Sweet Magic, this is my first time hearing about it. Fuck you mean UN Smurfs anti-war promo? What do you mean? What you mean? This is my first time hearing of this. Oh my, what? War never changes.
By saying it was so good a sequel was being made? Maybe, but most movies earn their most earnings during their first few weeks. By week 6, the movie would have definitely already shown the studio if this was a profit or not. The writer of this post mentioned that this interview was most likely conducted in early April, but it was simply just posted towards the end of May. This means that this could have been outdated information by the time it was released. But it is such a bizarre PR stunt to do this when the movie is about to end its theatrical run. Going by what was said during the interviews and how some cast members were simply unaware of there being a sequel, it's fair to assume that however far along in the drafts of scripts they were in, only a few of the cast members were actually told about it. Google will tell you that it was cancelled due to poor reception and not making enough money, and while I think that's—
Oh! Smurfs UNICEF advertisement anti-bombing. That's where I got my thumbnail from. I was wondering where that came from. I never bothered to look it up. Yeah, I got a video about the cursed Baby Smurfs fanfiction. If you ain't ever seen it before, it's a fun video. And yeah, I use this screenshot for my thumbnail. I always wondered where the fuck it came from. I just always assumed it came from like a Smurfs episode that's a little more on the wild side. Okay. Can we quick digress to that? Can we quick digress to that? Smurf 2005 UNICEF. What is this? La 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 la.
Hey, kom eens Smurfenland, welkom allemaal. Ja, kom naar Smurfenland, een land van pracht en blauw.
This looks like a YouTube poop. This looks like a YouTube poop. The way the bombs are just layered over the footage makes it look like a YouTube poop. It looks like a meme. It just ends like that? They just aired that on television. Chat, no way. No way they just aired that on television casually. Oh my god, this is like some shit that like would become a creepypasta or something. It's like, I remember back when I was a kid and I've never found the footage. There was a commercial, and in that commercial, the Smurfs got bombed to shit. And there were hyper-realistic blood eyes. Sweet Matty G with the 2. The question is, what did they do to get bombed? Yeah, who was bombing the Smurfs? Who was bombing the Smurfs? What is the story behind this? What kind of diplomatic tensions were happening behind the scenes to cause the Smurfs to get bombed? I don't think it was Gargamel. Gargamel seems like too easy of a scapegoat. Gargle. Bro. Just calling him Gargle is an nasty word. I was willing to play their game, but then one of those little shits called me Sir Gargle, and that was it. I just crashed the fuck out. I was like, you know what? Fuck cooking them. Now I just want them dead. One of them called me one of them just called me Gargle. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And the cat's just in the background like... Oh, and they're Smurf-sized bombs, too. They're not like regular bombs. You know what I think it was, chat? It was probably some fucking dumbass middle schoolers. I could totally... Some dumbass middle schoolers playing with firecrackers. I can see it. I could totally see it. Just some snotty little fucking, like, snot-nosed, dumbass middle schoolers who'd be like, that's called Smurf bombing. Ha, ha, ha. They do that, too. Middle schoolers can be... Yikes, dude. They can be yikes. That's called Smurf bombing. Oh, fuck.
I think it only tells half the story. Truth is, they did write a sequel script before Evolution came out and the movie was going to happen. But they were going into it riding off of the high that Dragon Ball finally hit the big screen.
Yo, facts. They can be literal war criminals at times. They are nuts.
Evolution actually came out,
The
they planned
Smurf
on going
bully.
full steam ahead still despite the negativity that they were receiving because they had the whole plot written out
So
already
true.
and they did not want to put
Facts.
all their
I'm spitting facts.
hard-earned effort to waste. They already paid someone to write it and others
Worst
to rewrite
people
it.
on the planet. I'm glad we unanimously agree.
That's where they told Marsters and Chatwin that they were greenlit for a sequel. But when it came time to sink more costs into hiring production managers, new actors for new characters, finding venues for filming and snagging a director, that's when they tried to make up for all the sunk costs from their existing sequel script by making it a tax write-off. Tax write-offs are something you hear more about in Hollywood nowadays. We've heard some specific cases such as the Batgirl movie and the Coyote vs. Acme movie at Warner Brothers.
They actually making that Coyote versus Acme movie now, I heard. That's dope. Because I remember wanting to see that. I was like, okay, that actually sounds like a cool concept for a movie. Tiny Toons already did it technically, but like, you know, that was like a 2-minute short. An actual full-on movie that'd be fun.
A movie being labeled as a tax write-off means the studio is allowed to declare completed content as having zero future value. By shelving the project, the studio removes it from their asset list to reduce their taxable income, allowing them to deduct production costs and save on taxes. It's not really a refund per se, the studio just gets to save on taxes. But they also no longer have to distribute residuals or back-end bonuses to the creators, cast, and crew. This
So basically they ain't gotta pay people.
strategy allows the company to minimize tax payments even if the project is a finished, high-budget product. The script as we know it is most likely locked in a safe somewhere deep in the ground buried for no one to see it. But little bits and pieces of the plot was made known to the public. From what we saw earlier from Justin Chatwin's comments about the movie, we know that the movie would have been pretty far out there, with
Ted Comment with the 5. Had a mini stroke at work. Wasn't feeling too nervous until my Catholic coworker started doing the cross thing. Like the what do they call that hand gesture? Like the name of the Father, the Son, Holy Spirit thing. It's like, damn, dude, I hope you're better now. I hope you're getting better. I hope you do better now. Damn. Hope you okay. You doing better? All right, good, good. Yeah, health comes first. Make sure you get that looked at and shit. Make sure you get that. Yeah. Yeah, health comes first. I'm glad you okay. I'm glad you okay. I'll keep you in my prayers.
Some interviews around this time quoting him saying, "It's really, really cool. The second one goes more into the whole legacy and the genealogy of Dragon Ball. It goes more in depth into a real Dragon Ball series, the kind of intergalactic world of Dragon Ball." Another post from IGN quoted him saying that it's more in the vein of the Dragon Ball saga. It goes into other places. There's other characters, other fighters, and there's a lot of action that is just really awesome. It actually goes more into Dragon Ball Z land, and it's just really exciting.
Dragon Ball Z land? Oh my god. That reminds me, chat. Oh, memory unlocked. Memory unlocked, chat. I have such a funny memory unlocked. Okay, so back when we were kids. Back when we were kids, when I was a kid, we were heavy into making like little home movies. You know, like the show. And we made we made a Dragon Ball one day, and I distinctly remember our one friend. He ain't ever seen Dragon Ball. He was just there to hang out with his friends. Okay, he was more of the sports guy. He ain't ever watched Dragon Ball. He don't know shit. He just knows what Goku looks like and that people use kung fu to fight and shit. And we had him playing Goku. And at the very end, he defeats Frieza. And I'll never forget this. In the video, I wish it was still around. It's long since lost media. But yeah, Frieza's defeated. He's on the ground. He's slowly trying to get back up to escape. And then that's when Goku says to him, "Never come back to Dragon Ball Planet again." It's one of my favorite things ever. I will never forget that. Oh my god, memory unlocked. Appreciate you for unlocking that memory. That shit will never not be funny. Never come back to Dragon Ball Planet again. Never. Okay, this is our home, Dragon Ball Planet, whatever the fuck that is. Triple B with the 2. Sent a short and a little meme I made involving OC. Alright, I'm sending it to myself so I can show it on screen at some point. It's just Knuckles' legs. I might actually show it now because it's low-key kind of funny. Quick digression, chat. Quick digression. And in return, you never return to Dragon Ball Planet again.
Here I come, softer than the rest of them, the best of them, softer than.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Among Us, chat. Oh my god. Susser than the rest of them. No. Yes. His name is Suskles. This is the greatest OC of all time. This is the greatest Sonic edit of all time. This is amazing.
Here I come, softer than the rest of them, the best of them, softer than sauce. You can call me Suskles. Unlike Sonic, I'm Among Us. Their body, there's comfort.
Among Us.
It ain't hard to tell. I'll sabotage whether it's solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent and independent. Take them down, I will be the only one left.
I found you, faker.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Come, softer than the rest of them, the best of them, softer than sauce. You can call me Suskles. Unlike Sonic, I'm Among Us. Their body, there's comfort.
Triple B with the 2. Nat 20 on BBEG. Never return to D&D Planet again. You know what, chat? Don't be surprised if at some point in Evel's Volume 3 you get a little line like that. Just like at the end of the song, never come back to Evel's Planet ever again. Just something like that, because that's such a goated line. We've been quoting that for over 20 fucking years now. It's so good. Oh fuck, dude. That's great. That's kick ass. That reminds me, I still gotta watch that like how to DM D&D like a pro when you're a beginner for dummies or some shit. I still gotta
It
do
goes
that.
into the whole legend of Dragon Ball. I can't really say more than that, but it made me think this is a cool franchise to be a part of because there's so much we haven't shown yet. From what we have from the interviews, we can kind of piece together the structure of what the sequel would have looked like. Piccolo would have returned as we saw in the post-credit scene from Evolution. Whether this is actually Piccolo Jr. like in the anime and manga, we won't know for sure. Though if I had to put my money on it, they probably would have been too afraid to show this dude spitting out that egg. This aligns well with a quote James Marsters said in an interview with TV Guide, stating that Piccolo used to be good but was banished for getting into a bad argument. This is not explained or said in the movie at all, but this does allow them to sneak in a hidden lore fact. They could have mentioned in the sequel how he simply returned to the good side, ergo not having to throw up the egg that spawned Piccolo Jr. It's kinda confusing if you think more about the relationship with these two. When I was like 6, I thought it was just a father-son relationship, where King Piccolo was the dad and Piccolo Jr. was the kid. But they share the same memories and soul. He's the reincarnation of King Piccolo, so they are sort of both different characters but also the same. Not having him spit out the egg would void the whole reincarnation concept and simplify the story in typical Dragon Ball Evolution fashion. As to what he would have looked like, well, we kinda saw it in the post-credit scene. He looked exactly the same.
Yeah,
but their intention was to make him
difference.
more youthful. The initial plans for Piccolo in Evolution was to have him be depicted as a handsome creature. But Marsters and the makeup artist chose to give him a decrepit complexion to reflect his having been trapped for thousands of years stewing in his evil and thirst for vengeance.
Triple B with the 2. Please tell the Dragon Ball Planet story as a short. You know what? That's a good idea. I like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna actually do that. Never come back to Dragon Ball Planet again.
I think
Ever.
the more handsome creature idea was going to be saved for when he transforms into Piccolo Jr., slowly looking less and less like the Piccolo we saw in the post-credit scene in the beginning of the sequel, to the more handsome, youthful one they originally planned for by the end of the movie. Raditz probably would have been written out of the story completely. It's kind of a meme that he died so quickly in the beginning of Z and then never came back, while his brother went on to become jacked out of his mind, but it's important to hone in on Raditz's role in the story. In the original material, he served to deliver the plot twist that Goku was actually from outer space, and
You're an alien. I'm an alien.
was part of the race known as the Saiyans. But in this iteration, Piccolo had already revealed Goku was not from Earth. Granted, he wasn't called a Saiyan specifically in the movie, but it is definitely enough to rob most of Raditz's significance in the story. Maybe they just have Vegeta explain the Saiyan genealogy Justin was referencing instead. That intergalactic description is pretty fascinating to think about, given that we were already introduced to aliens through Piccolo and Uzaru. It's not that far-fetched to infer that Justin was implying that part of this movie would take place.
So Green Drake. Juicebox. Green Drake? Green Drake. Green Drake. We might have a new emoji, chat. We might have a new emoji.
Since they were willing to crunch all of the stories in early Dragon Ball into one movie in the form of Evolution, and that most of the Saiyan saga takes place on Earth,
Yeah,
I'm
let him
pretty
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
confident this movie most likely would have taken place on Namek, fusing both the Saiyan saga and Frieza saga into one film. Shortly after Evolution came out, the fan wiki page that you can still see online today was created, with the title Dragon Ball Reborn being thrown around as the rumored title for the sequel. This title was heavily popularized by IMDb, and most people just ran with it, but it was never officially confirmed as the sequel's title. My thinking is that they would have at least thrown the Z on there to attract as many people as possible, as DBZ was in its prime status at the time. This poster was the first thing you'd see on the wiki page. I was not able to confirm if it was official, but just looking at it, it looks fan-made. This serves as a perfect segue into the topic of fan-made posters.
Fan-made poster. Oh, I got
some of these edits.
Oh no. Not the Super Saiyan 4 chat one. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Chris Rock Frieza. These are so good.
Are so damn funny. I've looked at these so many times already, and it still gets me every single time. The intentionally off-putting visuals, the absurd casting, I love it.
Is that supposed to be Kevin Spacey as Beerus? No, who is that? Who is that? Sweet Betty G with the 2. Get all the colored drakes and unlock Supersonic. Yeah, get all the drakes. All of the there's green drake, white drake, red drake, blue drake. Yeah. You know, it's like the Power Rangers. You know, there's a purple drake.
You got Justin Chatwin going Ultra Instinct, Snoop Dogg as Beerus.
Oh, that's who that? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Michael Jackson as Whis.
Okay, I see that.
Chris Rock as Frieza. Let me know in the comments which one is the most elite casting choice here. I'm thinking it's Chris Rock Frieza. It's the Spanish subtitles for me.
This is the Spanish subtitles. Don't come back to Club Doom Planet ever again. Triple B with the 2. Beats Giovanni. Never come back to Pokemon Planet ever again. Oh, yeah, we need to make this finna be a meme, chat. This finna be a meme. Never come back to Gundam Planet ever again. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
In danger.
Also, fun fact. In my search for these images, I just found out in the Evolution tie-in video.
Oh my god, that's literally the plot of No More Heroes 3. Fuck you, Foo. Never come back to No More Heroes Planet ever again. Yes. Yes. Fucking yes.
Video game, it was revealed that Bulma's last name is Enchanto, and Chi-Chi's last name is McRoberts. Chi-Chi McRoberts is a fire-ass name. This means we would have gotten the introduction of other DBZ characters like Krillin.
That means we would have gotten Ox McRoberts. King Ox McRoberts. Okay, that name low-key slap. That's low-key tough. That is low-key tough.
Vegeta, and Frieza, and maybe even some of the other side characters like Puar and Oolong. The Evolution movie we got was massively rewritten from its original script. The original script was written by Ben Ramsey.
Yeah, it is the plot of No More Heroes 3. I fucking love it.
Who publicly apologized for doing this just for a $500,000 paycheck, and admitted he did this more as a businessman than a fan of the franchise. The original script is fully readable online. There's appearances from Pilaf, Oolong, and even Krillin. It's still pretty in line with the odd lore contortion to fit Hollywood's idea of what would make a great movie. Pilaf and Mai were going to be Namekians, and Krillin was only in a single brief cameo scene. He was going to be shown eating popcorn while watching the martial arts tournament on TV. This was supposed to happen when the gang meets Roshi for the first time.
But like Krillin's like one of the most iconic characters from Dragon Ball. Why would they?
Kame's house. Krillin was just a newly recruited student in this version. He just gives the team a thumbs up after Roshi introduces them to each other. And then that's it. We don't see him again in this screenplay. If I had to hazard a guess, some of these ideas might have been incorporated into the sequel. Maybe he would have been a new recruit and Goku would have been showing him the ropes. Or maybe they would have had him be recruited by Roshi off-screen, and now him and Goku are equally skilled at the start of the second movie. Coincidentally enough, it was actually Pilaf who would have revealed that Goku was a Saiyan and dropped the exposition that Saiyans were sent to conquer and destroy other planets. Which makes me further believe Raditz would have been a no-show since his significant story beats were being so easily passed around to other characters.
Back to UMG Planet ever again. You're not a colleague, you're a fucking colonizer. Never come back to Atlanta Planet again.
Raditz and Nappa's remaining significance in the story all might have just been rolled into Vegeta's character. They might even make Vegeta Goku's brother because they think it's cool, and since he'll be in the remainder of the series.
I mean, there's a part of me that never understood why they didn't just do that, considering he's the one who stays. like we never see Raditz again, ever, as far as I know. Triple B with the 2 beats Eggman. Never come back to Sonic Planet ever again. Sonic the Hedgehog Planet. Oh man, this is too good.
It feels like a simplification Hollywood would do. Believe it or not, that iconic look for Saiyan armor that we all know and love was already in development.
I have to go.
Marketing and
You have a
design
good
team
one, Jacob.
left a little Easter egg for the future films in their toy line. If you look at the packaging set for each of the action figures that were released for this movie, you'd notice these mysterious blue parts fragmented across all of the toys in this release. If you bought all of the toys, you could assemble the scattered pieces and form the original design for Uzaru. You may be asking to yourself, but that does not look like a great ape. It doesn't even match the Uzaru from the movie. Well, dear viewer, you would be correct. Uzaru's first evolution design more resembled an ogreish look with a rigid rocky texture to his skin. Looking through some of the photos, it looks like the longer he stayed in that form, the angrier he got, and the more the jagged edges on his head started to resemble the Super Saiyan hair we all know and love. It was such an odd choice, and when fans caught wind of it when the behind-the-scenes photos and clips leaked online before the movie came out, Fox Studios quickly covered it with the more ape-looking design we got in the final movie.
Never come back to Beverly Hills Planet ever again.
That partially explains the rough CGI. Bear in mind, this was 1 year after Iron Man came out, so these graphics were really jarring to see even in 2009 standards. If we look back at the blue toy though, you'll notice that not only is it just the original Uzaru design we got a glimpse of, but also the concept design of Saiyan armor that they were most likely going to use in the sequel. I tried recoloring it on screen here. It's kinda rough since this figure was just a solid blue figure, but this is what we were supposed to see Vegeta wearing in the next movie. But this begs the question, who would have played Vegeta? Well, looking through some old discussion boards and forum posts at the time, it looks like Robert Pattinson and Matt Mullins were rumored to be playing him. Though, some say that the Pattinson one was an April Fool's joke on one of the 2 live-action blogs from 2009. I was not able to verify it, but I'm guessing that Matt Mullins was the other live-action blog post that was also an April Fool's joke. There was also a poll on the official Dragon Ball website back in the early 2000s, just when Fox got the rights to make the film. A question was asked to the fans on who they wanted to play Vegeta, and this was years before the release of the movie. By February 12 of 2003, the people spoke and said they wanted none other than Jackie Chan to play him.
What? I don't know if that role would fit Jackie Chan. I don't know. That's a weird one. That's a weird one. Yeah, that's a odd pick, but whatever. All right, we'll have to continue this tomorrow, chat. I gotta head out, but this was a fun ass stream. This was a fun as hell stream. I have way more energy now than I did going in, because y'all brighten up my night. Y'all the goats for that. I appreciate yous heavy. Okay. Be sure to check out Bodacious if you haven't yet. Be sure to tune in tomorrow if you feel like it. If you want some more fun Club Doom goodness. Yeah, I think I'm out of things to say. So I'll catch y'all later. Appreciate yous. Sweet nectar. Oh, hold up. I gotta read the, I ain't pressed the button yet. Not yet. Alright. Foxcat Gaming with the 5. Nothing personal keyed. Oh, nothing personnel keyed. Never come back to Sonic Military again. Have a good night, guys. Gotta go. Yeah, you have a good one. Alright. Make sure y'all come back to Club Doom Planet. It'll actually be greatly appreciated if y'all come back to Club Doom Planet. It'd be greatly appreciated. Alright. So as always, sweet nectar.